Okay, I'm here with Vanessa. Hi, Vanessa.
Hello.
So Vanessa's going to talk about, she's been a client with me. I'm not even sure how long you've been working with me. And I just want to get out there a little bit about our working together. Do you know how long it's been?
What was that, sorry?
Do you know how long we've been working together?
Yeah, I know it was probably around July last year.
July. Okay, so about 6 months.
Yeah.
6, 7 months. Okay, so Vanessa actually lives in Australia, which is why we're taping it. And so Vanessa, do you even remember a little bit of the background? First of all, I don't how you found me, and then why you called me.
Yeah. Actually, just quickly first, I just wanted to say that it's got here around the 7th of June when I look back at the Skype calls. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I started with you, so yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you remember
and how
found me?
Yeah, I do. I had a lot of anxiety, and I was looking up post-traumatic stress disorder on the internet, and your website came up, Strongest Mind. So I read all the details on the website, and I've done a little bit of work with flower essences before. And so I read the website, and then I think I took a little bit of time after that, probably about 2 weeks after that is when I contacted you.
Okay. From there, what happened?
Well, we had our first session. Like I booked a consultation with you. And because at the time I was struggling with anxiety so bad, I couldn't drive, I couldn't leave the house. I thought I was going to lose my mind, or that I was going to die. I was having panic attacks all day, every day, and it's been 5.5 years. In some of that time, though, it had calmed down a bit, but since the birth of my son that year, it had sort of re-triggered everything, and the anxiety had come back really bad. I had to go through my pregnancy with massive anxiety. Then when my son was born, it got even worse. I was a mess. Also, the year before, when my son was 5 months old, I got dermatitis so bad on my hands and ended up getting 2 staph infections. And the dermatitis ended up all up my arms, chest and face. I managed to get it under control with nutrition and some cell salts prescribed by the naturopath. But it was the essences that Amy prescribed that really cleared it up. It still is a little bit around, the dermatitis, but it's sort of a little bit of a, like, your anxiety levels are coming back up again. It's sort of a bit of a, what would you call it, like a wake-up call and just a little bit of a warning that you need to look at stuff. But it's never been as bad as what it was. I mean, I ended up with pretty much looking after a 5-month-old baby with 2 fingers. And that was my right middle finger and index finger. My left hand was not usable, and my right hand was barely usable. And, you know, that was a sign that my anxiety levels were through the roof, but I just didn't know what to do about them. So after we worked on clearing up and calming down the anxiety, which only took around 4 to 6 weeks, so, I mean, I was having anxiety all day, every day, like panic attacks, just flat out. So when I say the anxiety cleared up, I was probably only having 1 or 2 attacks a week compared to all day, every day. And I think it took us probably about, I don't know, I think it was about 2.5 months to fully not have any panic attacks at all. Yeah, so,
So how was it after the first month? Do you remember the change after the first month of being on the remedies?
yes, well, I'm just trying to think.
Do you remember if there was a change for you?
The change within me?
Yeah.
Did you say?
Do you remember?
Yeah.
Do you remember there being a change in your anxiety within the first month and depression within the first month of using the remedies?
Oh, yeah, definitely. Definitely. And, you know, I was able to sleep and just, things started to calm down a lot. I mean, also, I suppose, like, I had anxiety for like 5.5 years. Like, full on so bad when I got it that I couldn't drive the car, I couldn't leave the house, I couldn't watch TV. I was basically had to just stare at the ground every day, all day, after my car accident, which is, yeah, probably 6 years ago now. So it was quite intense anxiety, like, so I suppose after a month it had gone down probably, maybe between 30 and 50%. So it was still there, but it was like coming down quite dramatically.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And now?
Now it's good, really, really good.
Do you struggle with it?
No, not as bad as what I was at all. If it comes up, I recognise it. Sorry, the throwing my voice back at me. That's why I'm having trouble. Like it might come up a little bit here and there, but I kind of realise, you know, what's happening here? What aren't I speaking up? Why is this? What emotions am I suppressing? What aren't I looking at? I can look at it from a more detached place. Instead of before, I used to just go into it and I couldn't come out of it. I couldn't see anything else out of it. It was just, it was full on. I was in it, like right in it. But I mean, it's probably seriously like anxiety levels maybe 1 or 2% compared to 150%.
Wow. And do you feel like you're in full control of your life now?
Yeah, I do. Much more. Much more. And I'm feeling like every time we work on essences and I feel like I get stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger in myself. And I speak up so much better. I mean, and especially like because I work with clients as well, and I can work with a client and see now when I'm working especially with anxiety, I can see what's going on and why their anxiety's there and what's happening with them, and I'm able to prescribe much better as well and help move through too. So, yeah, I just think working with the essences of really, they've just helped me so much. You know, become so much stronger, and it's so much nicer living a life with so much less anxiety, and I'm able to, like, Adam?
Even now when you struggle with stress, I mean, first 2 questions, do you feel like you're on your life path and that you're living your life? And what happens now when you have stress or a very tough situation? How do you handle it?
I handle it pretty much straight away. Like, I just go, you know, this is a situation, what needs to be done here, and then I just say what I need to say or do what I need to do, whereas before I would suppress and just run away. Because at the moment you have me on Tall Mulla Mulla, one of the essences, and I find that being, because a part of my anxiety was that I would be in a situation with people, or just one-on-one with someone, and I couldn't say what I truly felt in fear of hurting them or upsetting them. I've been a real people pleaser type person. Whereas now I just go, blah, 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 this is how it is, this is how I feel, and however they feel about that is sort of their stuff, not mine. And I have to be able to express myself. And there's been no problem. People just go, oh, yep, okay, no worries. And
so Vanessa is actually, go ahead, sorry.
Yeah, that's right. No,
Vanessa is
actually
is now she's going to study to be a practitioner, because we need more practitioners, and she is in alternative healing. So it just goes to show you where, same way it took me to this place, and now it's taking Vanessa to this place, it could really take us all to some great places, and we are in such need of practitioners. People don't know how wonderful these remedies are, and how plant-based therapy can really help. So do you have any words of wisdom, any recommendations, anything you want to tell people before we hang up on the call? I know it's like 12:30 there at night.
That's all right. No, it's 10 to 1 in the afternoon, so it's all good. Well, basically, sorry. I find that taking essences is like taking a journey into yourself, helping to remove the blocks that stand in your way to you achieving your dreams and desires. I'm doing things now that I have only dreamed about. I'm definitely not stopping now. So, yeah, the essences are, there's not a day that goes by that I don't use the essences, because they're just wonderful tools to keep you emotionally balanced and moving forward and peeling away the layers to your true self. And I help being able to help my son and my partner, and then friends and family, and then clients, and actually seeing true results. It's just like, yeah, it's amazing.
It's like you won't believe it until they try it, right?
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And they just, and the good thing about them as well is they're very gentle and very subtle. So you'll just sort of be like, oh, hang on a minute, that's what's going on here. And you'll have insight. What was that, sorry?
Oh, and it's like you forget that you are struggling.
Yes. Oh, yes, exactly. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, they're just great. And if you're struggling or whatever it is you're going through, essences could really help move that and clear that through, and help you connect back to yourself and get what you want out of life. So, yeah.
Yeah.
I hope I've covered it all, but they're really good.
I thank you so much for sharing your story, and for helping people to understand what they can do. Okay. So I will talk to you soon, and thank you so much for sharing, and I'll end the recording now.
Okay, sure. Bye.
Okay, thanks, Vanessa.
No worries.
Bye.
Bye.